So we're sitting fireside in our backyard. We were so inspired by all the comments and stuff that you guys told us about how you're helping those in need this holiday season that we decided that we should do a video. We came up with 6 relatively simple things that you can do this holiday season to give back to your community, to spread joy.
Why relatively?
I don't know, because some of them took a little bit more work.
No, not guys. They're pretty easy. They took planning because we did them like 6 things in one day.
That is true.
And we were trying to film it, and
so we spent. So
they're all pretty easy, doing one at a time, or even a couple in a day. You can get them all done in a day.
And if you do, you should post that video so that we can see it. But we spent the day today just kind of running all over Phoenix and doing these 6 things. So here they are.
6 things.
They are.
What's with the hands?
6 things that you can do to spread joy this season.
This holiday season. Number 1.
Numero uno.
Is...
We went to Arizona's Children Association, which is an agency here in Arizona, actually not Phoenix, that is for foster and adoption. They work with families and also the state to pair up foster children that are kids that are in foster care or looking to be adopted or looking for foster homes.
They're a foster agency. That's what he's trying to say. It is the holidays. It is Christmas for a lot of us, and I mean, we have to make sure that these kids have presents from Santa. So we stopped by
Toys R Us.
I think that was the highlight of my day, and it was the first stop we made. Toys R Us. We basically went on a shopping spree. We had a budget. We spent way more money than our budget was.
It's so
maybe
fun in there.
We'll be late this month, but you know, it'll be worth it.
But there will be a lot of presents for some kids.
Yeah.
Pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay and pretty.
All our toys.
We got all these bags of toys.
Next stop,
Arizona's Children's Association. Who's very giddy about his toys.
I'm kind of sad to give them away, but I'm happy we're giving them away. I just wish
You could play
I
with
could have
them.
played with the Mickey Mouse before.
There's 18,000 children in Arizona alone in the foster care system.
That's so many.
We get emails every single day, and then if we can't find homes for them that same day, then they'll sleep either in the DCS office or they have a placement center for kids ages 1 through 12, but then for kids who are older, we don't have anywhere for them to sleep until we find a home for them.
I mean,
So old, so it's old, like older kids will be sleeping in offices?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how, like, to be
And, like,
waking up in the
babies
morning and
and
babies and like waking up to an office, like an empty office. It's just like.
Yeah, and they're removed from their families that they don't know anything about, and then they're just placed in a situation they don't know. It's sad. We always start taking supplies, or we're taking clothing, new clothes, new pajamas. We do gifts. We like to give gifts to every single foster child. I mean, holidays are coming up.
Also, I feel like you guys would just be a good resource for other like organizations, or if somebody wanted to help out in some way, or like say volunteer, and you'd be like, well, we don't necessarily need volunteers, but we know these other organizations that would be.
Or there's these
that could really
events
use
that are
it.
going on that we can definitely use volunteers for. Every single toy that we get donated, we will be delivering to the foster families, and so they'll be able to use them for the holidays. Sometimes they'll give them to them right now. Hey, I have a present for you, surprise! Or they'll wait till Christmas.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, especially if the child's placed in the home the day before Christmas, or the day, a week before Christmas, it's a hardship financially for the family to buy them all of these toys in comparison to the other children in their home. So we just try to provide at least one toy to every foster child that we have in our agencies.
Thank you. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Merry
Thanksgiving.
Christmas. They want his hug too.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
If you think that you're somebody who can give a warm, happy home to a kid, you should check out your local foster adoption agency.
so after Arizona's Children Association, we went to lunch.
Lunch, because we were starving.
Starving.
We'd only not checked off one thing off our list.
Because the shopping spree took a really long time.
And all we could think about was food. Because we eat a lot.
Yeah.
So we had to go fuel our stomachs, and we found this pretty fun sandwich place.
Sandwich place. That seemed to be it wasn't a chain, which we really enjoy.
We're big supporters of
independent, local,
independence,
especially restaurants.
And we met this cool woman, Carol, that owned the restaurant.
Named Zooks on North Central, Phoenix. Check it.
While we were there, we got up to a little mischief.
You sound like a lighter.
And we decided to anonymously buy lunch for somebody.
Thank you, whoever bought my lunch. See you later.
She's yelled out to the restaurant, "Thank you to whoever bought my lunch." That was fun.
Awesome. Thanks for buying me lunch, whoever bought my lunch.
One time I was actually in a drive-thru.
What drive-thru?
McDonald's. I was really hungry. It was midday and I hadn't eaten all day, so I bought some chicken nuggets.
Was this when I knew you?
Yeah, this was here in Arizona when we lived here. Anyway, somebody ahead of me in the drive-thru had bought my meal, so that's also kind of a cool way if you happen to be in line at the drive-thru. You just buy lunch, or buy the person behind you, pay for their order. Or if you're in line at Starbucks or something like that, just buy someone's coffee.
Make sure we're behind you.
Yeah, buy some coffee, bitch. That was so aggressive.
So aggressive. Bitch. So we just ran to Taco Bell and got a meal. When we were walking out of the store, there was a homeless guy, and
a guy that looked like he could use something to eat. So we thought we would buy him a meal.
Although it threw me off. Matt said it was Carl's Jr. I walked in, it was Taco Bell, and did not know what to do with the menu. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
We bought this for you.
Okay, God bless you. Thank you. Huh?
Happy holidays,
okay,
my man.
You too.
Be well.
All right.
Feels good.
Wow, Blue's gonna kill us. He just ran over a cone. Don't run over another one. It's super easy to just buy an extra meal. This actually I did in LA once too. I was going to get tacos at our favorite taco place, Planches Tacos, and I just bought a bunch of extra tacos and I took them to a woman who was in our neighborhood pushing a cart around, which has
When
nothing
does this
to
even
do.
happen? I've never heard this story before at all.
Yeah, it was when we lived together on Colgate. Number 4
leads us to the food bank. St. Mary's here in Phoenix. Always taking food. This time of year, turkeys, obviously. But any kind of non-perishable food, guys. So the rice, canned goods, all that kind of good stuff. They basically distribute it to families who are less fortunate. And it was actually a really great feeling when we pulled up because they had so much. People were being so generous. As much food that was there, which was really great to see, the line of cars far outmeasured how much food was actually there. So it's always important
the people
to give.
waiting to get food far exceeded the people that were actually donating food.
Thank you for following along.
Yeah.
Point being, always donate food. You know what? If you're buying a couple cans, throw in a couple extra cans. Canned foods are like $1. Just buy a couple, and when you get a grocery bag, like drop it off. Every community has a food bank of some sort.
Number 5. We wanted to include more than just people because we are, especially Blue, huge animal lovers. So we decided to hit up an animal shelter and make a donation. So we called up Halo, which is a no-kill shelter here in Arizona. We're here at Halo.
Hello.
We got our stuff.
Donation bin.
Donate in the donation bin. Some other toys and blankets.
Bam. So one thing to also remember that we just found out is not only do they take bedding and new toys, they won't take old toys, but new toys. The only thing they won't take is open food. All right, but also they will take towels, sheets, old bedding, any kind of materials that dogs can use as bedding. They wash it. Dogs get clean bedding, but all those hotels, guys, don't throw them away. Give them to the dogs and the cats.
You can always call to any shelter. You can call ahead and see what they need. But yeah, we got lots of fun toys. All right, let's go check out some dogs.
Bam.
Oh, hi there. Hi there. I don't think she's a fan of my camera. She's got on her Christmas collars though. What? You want to play? Come on, let's play. Come on.
Come get this. Look at that nose.
Oh my
So you
gosh.
just want to rub it?
Yes.
I just want to pinch it.
Oh, big stretch. Oh, you missed it. Look at your pretty face. Hi guys. Hi. No.
She just got adopted.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
You got adopted, yay!
She's like, why are you putting
High five! Don't put me back in there. I'm going home with somebody.
That's why.
Number 6.
We love Sprouts, and during the holidays they have pre-packaged, pre-bagged foods, canned goods, whatever, basically amounting to
I think it's a meal.
Yeah, it's a meal.
They put together a meal.
And it's basically, there's a price tag on it. It's a brown grocery bag. You pick it up, you take it to the register, you pay for it,
You
and
just
they
add
give
it
to
to your
family.
groceries.
And
And they take care of the rest.
I mean, it's the most simplest thing to do, and it's like 10, 11 bucks.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that's a lot of money, but for a lot of us, it's not. Next time you're at Sprouts, look for that table that's full of those bags. Other stores might do it
I'm
too,
sure there
but-
must be a lot of other stores that do have similar kind of programs or other. What? There's 6 ideas of ways that you can do things, but also there's an even simpler one that doesn't even require you to leave your home. Just get on the interweb. And there are many, many, many organizations and programs in different places that you can donate to. You can jump on, whether it's $5, $10, $5,000.
$5,000.
Yeah.
I want $5,000.
Anyway,
Donate it to me.
so we went through and we picked some organizations or some programs that we thought were kind of cool, and we're putting them in our description box down below so that
Check it.
you can go through and peruse, and maybe you can make a little donation.
We
I don't think we
are
need a skateboard.
going crazy. Why not? Every kid needs a skateboard.
Blue stops on everything Mickey Mouse. I've had to. Every time we come up to a Mickey Mouse balloon, stuffed animal, toy, I have to bowl him away. He would buy everything Mickey Mouse in this store if we could.
That's all I got. Go to bed.
Alright, good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the Betty Books bite.